What's going on, Double D, Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new here, welcome. You've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I thank you for tuning in. I can't do what I do without you, so thank you just for being here, consuming this content, and being on this channel. If you're not following Bryce, make sure you do so. TikTok and Twitter is mainly where he operates. All our social media links are down below. The website's down below. Updates will be there. Bryce, I think, updated his packages, so make sure you check him out. He absolutely smoked NFL last year. I believe NFL is his best sport. Football is his best sport across the board. I don't even think it's close. So make sure you hop on board and see what Bryce is about here as we are entering football season. As we said before, we put out our first preseason pick, our first football pick, and we cashed that. So we're going to be looking to have a successful NFL and college football season as well this year. I didn't have anything for you guys yesterday. I had to go to a funeral. I'm sorry. I had to go to a funeral yesterday and a lot of family stuff to take care of, so I didn't want to put anything out. I wanted to make sure I'm in the right headspace before I put out something to you guys. But I wanted to make sure I came here today and delivered a free pick for you. So let's get right into it. 2:20 game. We're going to take a look at the Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago Cubs. And don't turn your heads now, but Chicago is in the thick of this thing now. So they're now only, I believe, one game back of the wild card spot here in the NL. Trying to get their way back into it. We've seen Miami really struggling their last few games, really been struggling after the All-Star break, honestly. And we see the Chicago Cubs starting to put things together, starting to get hot at the right times. And now if you're paying attention to the Atlanta Braves, they're up big. They're still the Atlanta Braves. They have big bats. They've had some big-time pitching issues, some issues with their relief. And this is a game I think the Cubs can win. They're going to roll out Justin Steele here in this matchup as we see the Braves are going to roll out Charlie Morton. Justin Steele has just been awesome, having a tremendous season, 2.65 ERA. He's 12-3 on the season, 1.13 whip. He's doing great things. Last time out, he did not pitch all that well. Went 6 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, 1 home run, 6 strikeouts against the Reds. They still happen to win that game as they put up a 20 ball on the Reds, who are now starting to tail. So it's really not out of the realm of possibility for the Cubs to have a chance to win this division now. We see Milwaukee is now overtaking the lead as the Reds have now lost 5 consecutive games in a row. And we see the Cubs now just 2.5 games back in the NL Central of the Milwaukee Brewers. So this is a big-time game matchup, and if you're taking a look at some of these series, the Cubs have now won 5 consecutive series, and they're looking to have their 6th one here today, with Steele being on the mound, a left-handed pitcher. Atlanta has been struggling over the last month to hit left-handed pitchers, batting 179 over the last month versus left-handed pitchers. They are 13-10 within that time, the Atlanta Braves. So a little bit more of 500 baseball. They've been really around that 500 mark after the All-Star break, haven't really separated themselves as they did in the first half. As we now see, the Chicago Cubs are 10-3 over the last 2 weeks, playing great baseball. I like the Cubs here in this spot. I really like what we've seen from Steele. I think he's going to have a bounce-back game here against the Atlanta Braves, who've been struggling against lefties. Both these teams have explosive bats. Great pop off the bat day game here, where the Braves are favored, obviously, because they're one of the best teams in baseball. But Morton has really been struggling. So if you take a look at what he's done, he's given up 3 earned runs or more in his last 3 games. 3 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 4 earned runs. All 3 games that they've lost. 3 consecutive losses to the Diamondbacks, the Red Sox, and the Angels, all 3 teams who can really rake it. And I expect the Cubs to have some success here against Charlie Morton. So I'm going to go ahead and take Justin Steele and the Chicago Cubs as home underdogs here to get a series win against the favorite Atlanta Braves, one of the better teams in the MLB. Give me Chicago Cubs on the money line, plus 104 is my official free pick of the day. Let me know if you agree, you disagree, whatever the case may be. But for now, we're going to go ahead and take the Cubbies on the money line as the official free pick of the day. It's Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com, guys. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail with either way. Hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday. Good luck.